In the previous class, we discussed Kabuliwala, a short story written by Rabindranath Tagore. Now, holistically, you know that this story has a very particular single theme, and that theme is nothing but the theme of filial love in the mind of father for children. Actually, we encounter three different examples of filial love. One, the character in the story, that is Minnie's father, who is a writer by profession. He loves his own daughter Minnie. Second, Kabuliwala, who is a vendor. He keeps coming to India to sell his different products that he carry all the way from Afghanistan. He also loves and likes his daughter very much, who lives in Kabul, Afghanistan. And the third, between Kabuliwala and Minnie. Actually, there is no blood relationship between them. Kabuliwala is from Kabul, Afghanistan. He is a vendor. He is a merchant. He keeps coming to India for business purpose. Whereas Minnie is the daughter of the writer as presented in the story. And he always looks at Minnie as if he is looking at his own daughter back at Kabul, Afghanistan. So these are the three examples of this filial love, that of the father and children, as presented very effectively by Rabindranath Tagore. Subsequently, we also discussed the character portrayal of the story. As I said, the central character of the story is no one but Kabuliwala, whose name is Abdur Rahman. He is a middle-aged person having his own native place, that is Kabul, where his wife and children live. And for business purpose as a merchant, Kabuliwala keeps coming to India every year. More particularly, he comes to Calcutta and sells different types of products that he gets from Afghanistan. More particularly, he sells dry fruits, and he happens to come to the street where Minnie and his family lives. So Minnie is the another character which is also the important character or the major character of this story. Minnie is a very talkative small child, just at the age of 5 years. So as you know, Minnie is very talkative, very amicable, very friendly, and she always expects that somebody should be her audience in order to listen to her chatting, in order to listen to her silly jokes, and whatever that comes to her mind. She is very much fond of talking to people. And here in the story, as we have seen, that Kabuliwala, who has a great affection for Minnie, as if he is looking at his daughter who is living in Kabul. And they develop a very friendly, amicable relationship in the course of time. And Kabuliwala usually comes in the afternoon and spends some time with Minnie, with an assumption, with a kind of feeling that he is sparing some leisure time with his own daughter. So this is how this character portrayal goes ahead in the story. There are a couple of characters which are the minor characters as such, that is the father of Minnie and mother of Minnie. Mother of Minnie is the housewife. She is very timid, but very, very specific and particular as far as matters related to Minnie are concerned. When it comes to the father of Minnie, by profession, the father of Minnie is a writer, and presently, as said in the story, presently he is writing a novel and writing at a very crucial point where the novel is taking a turn or a turning point. So this is how is the character portrayal of this particular story. Subsequently, I discussed in detail about the story. But as I have given a title to my class today, that is, this class is going to be a critical evaluation of the story. Now you see, whenever we look at the story itself, you realize that the story is all about the father and children relationship. What is that? We could see in the story two characters, that is Kabuliwala as a merchant. At the same time, he is also a father. But more particularly, we will focus on his character as a father because the theme of the story runs like that. On the other hand, we have the father of Minnie, who also has his own affection for Minnie as a father, and he is taking utmost care of his daughter as it is expected from any father. So in the critical point of view, if you look at from the perspectives of Minnie as a child, here we can study the psychology of Minnie. You know that there are many children, those who have different personality facets. And when they have different personality facets, of course, their traits are expressing in a different way. So here, if you see, Minnie is a very talkative kind of girl. She is fond of talking. If she could find one audience or an audience, she will be chatting and chatting. Continuously, she will speak on without a pause. And one more thing can be noticed over here, that Minnie has a great presence of mind. Okay, very quickly, she could grasp anything that happens around her. I'll give an example in this respect. When these two, that is Kabuliwala and Minnie, were interacting, were talking. So one fine day, don't know what was the matter, but an idea came to the mind of Kabuliwala about Minnie. And a very complex kind of question or a statement was made by Kabuliwala. What did he say? Kabuliwala asked Minnie, Minnie, when are you going to your in-laws' house? See the question. The question is posted by a middle-aged person to a small child who is just at the age of 5 years. Do you think that Minnie could understand the meaning of father-in-law? Minnie could understand the meaning of going to the house of father-in-law? No. At the very early age, at the age of 5, it was impossible for any child, whether a male or a female, to understand the meaning of such kind of question. So, but of late she realized what is the meaning of it. That too, towards the end of the story. But in between, you see how the fun and hilarious moments are inducted by the story writer. They are very interesting. If you get into the middle of the story now, in the critical point of view, you will realize that Kabuliwala was taken up into the custody by the police for committing a crime. What was that crime? The crime was a kind of half murder. In fact, a person who purchased a Rampuri shawl from Kabuliwala, he was supposed to pay the bills for the Rampuri shawl. But when Kabuliwala approached the customer in order to get back his amount, the customer denied to do so, and there was a quarrel between the two. This quarrel got converted into action, and during the fight between the two, Kabuliwala used a weapon and stabbed the customer. So this is the action which is not directly reported by the author to us. Afterwards, we come to know from the father of Mini when he happened to inquire in the surrounding about the development. But now my point is very clear and different here, that I was trying to code the same question which was asked by Kabuliwala to Mini. What was the question? Mini, when are you going to your in-laws' house? So this question is again posted in a different way with a different meaning, but unknowingly by Mini in the story. Now we are in the middle of the story. Police is taking away Kabuliwala from the Kolkata street, wherever our Mini lives. And in between, Mini happens to see Kabuliwala. So Kabuliwala requested the police whether he could see the child just for a moment. He was permitted. And very frankly, unknowingly, I would say, she did not know the meaning of it at all. She asked Kabuliwala whether, Kabuliwala, are you going to your in-laws' house? See here how a kind of statement having couple of meanings, different meanings. Even in the society, these two meanings are taken away from the statement made. When you say whether somebody is going to in-laws' house, it literally means in the real sense, going to the real in-laws' house means the home or the house of the spouse. Right. Now there is another meaning which is very well established in the society. When you say someone or ask someone or tell someone about something, that are you going to in-laws' house, it means are you being prosecuted? Are you being taken away by the police to the custody and you will remain there in the jail or behind the bar for some times? It means being behind the bar for some times means going to the in-laws' house. So these are the two meanings. And it can be critically interpreted with a social context. So this is how, when Kabuliwala was taken away by police, our Mini happens to ask the question to Kabuliwala whether he is or he was going to his in-laws' house. So this is the critical aspect that I could see in the story. Right. Now moving forward, you will realize that there are other developments as such. As Kabuliwala is reported to be prosecuted in the floor of the court. In fact, it is not mentioned anywhere exactly for how many years he was there behind the bars. But if you study the IPC, Indian Penal Code, because it is straight away taken up from the British Code actually, since India was the British colony, and British laws were imposed in India. And if you study this IPC or even British law, which was implemented before independence in India, if at all somebody has committed a crime of half murder or attempting someone to kill, right? So such kind of successfully prosecuted person is kept behind the bar for 8 to 10 years. So we can assume that this Kabuliwala is behind the bars for 8 years or so, and after a very big gap, there is a long span of time that is spent in the jail, and afterwards, as soon as he is released from the jail, he straightaway came to the house of our Mini. Of course, for a long period of time, he missed his own daughter. He missed his own family and other members of the family. We are not sure whether he was in touch with them or not by the means of some or the other postal communication. So he wanted, or he might have recollected about his own daughter, and in order to, see Mini, he straight away came from the jail to the house of the writer and Mini. But that was, as I said earlier also, a very remarkable day, a conspicuous day, an important day. And that was the day of the wedding of Mini. It indicates that now your Mini is not a small child at the age of 5. She is grown up in the course of time. She is transformed into a beautiful girl, young girl, and now she is getting married. Actually, there is one more thing that is to be critically interpreted. As we know, Mini's father is a writer, is a novelist, but he is found to be superstitious. What kind of superstition can be observed here? If you remember, this man, as soon as he recognizes Kabuliwala, he thinks that why this man has straightaway came from from the jail and directly coming to my home. Why? It's a bad omen. When there is a wedding at home, my daughter Mini is going to be wedded very shortly. And on this auspicious occasion, somebody who is very recently released by the police from the jail is straightaway coming to my home. So it was treated as a bad omen by the father of Mini. But here, the pragmatism of father can also be seen. What kind of pragmatism and, sentimental approach we can see? See, pragmatism and sentimental approach both are going together here. As soon as the father realizes that this Kabuliwala treats Mini as his own daughter, as if it is her own daughter, and has a filial love for Mini. So he reviewed his own decision. Earlier, father of Mini denied any possibility of meeting that of Kabuliwala and Mini. But when Kabuliwala was about to leave, about to go, before leaving, he handed over some edibles to the father of Mini and requested him, please give it to Mini. I got it for Mini only. And he was almost, expressing his filial gratitude that can be noticed by the father of Mini. His eyes were filled up with tears. It was a sentimental, very emotional kind of scene. So consequently, when it was recognized, realized, and observed by the father of Mini, he reviewed his own decision and immediately called Mini outside. Now you see one more critical aspect that can be seen where the Indian tradition, custom reflects. As I said, Minnie was getting married. She was applied with some turmeric and other pests which are considered to be very auspicious before the wedding. She was in a wedding attire, I would say, looking very beautiful, a young beautiful girl or a damsel who was about to get married. After all, there was a kind of denial from the family members of the writer. Minnie's mother and Minnie's other relatives were in the denial mode to send or to allow Minnie to see any outsider like Kabuliwala. But very pragmatically, the situation was handled by the father of Minnie.
Hello, sir.
He could convince the other people in the family and ultimately got this Minnie outside where she could meet Kabuliwala. As soon as there was a meeting between them, as you know, Minnie did not identify Kabuliwala.
Hello, sir.
Because there was a long gap.
Hello, sir.
There was a long gap, and afterwards, Minnie, maybe at the age of 5, afterwards, she did not see Kabuliwala for many years. And she lost her good friend, that is Kabuliwala, but afterwards, she developed relationship and friendship with other girls of her age. She was living in a different atmosphere with the friends of her similar age. And in the course of time, she totally forgot Kabuliwala. But here you see now how the twist is introduced by the author, right? So as soon as there was the recollection from the nostalgic feelings and emotions and experiences by Minnie about a statement, that is, whether you are going to your in-laws' house, that made Minnie remember everything. She goes back to the past, to her reminiscences.
Hello.
She recollects from her memory about this Kabuliwala, and she recognized that long back there was a person who used to get some edibles for her, especially the dry fruits and all. And she had a very amicable, friendly relationship with this man. And he used to treat her as if his own daughter. And that was all very smoothly and fantastically going on. Kabuliwala looked at Minnie, felt very happy that she is looking very beautiful. Now she is a grown-up girl, and feels happy and excited also that his own daughter back at Kabul might have been grown up and transformed into a beautiful girl like Minnie. And after all, the father of Minnie offers a currency note to Kabuliwala, requested him, Kabuliwala, you should, or Abdul Rahman, you should go back to your native as early as possible, because your own daughter, your wife, your other members of the family are eagerly awaiting for you back to Kabul, and you must start off at the earliest. So unwillingly, Kabuliwala receives the currency note, made up his mind that he should go back to his place. Now he is financially supported by Minnie's father, and ultimately he moves away from the place that is the home of Minnie. And maybe afterwards, Minnie got married and lived happily forever. Kabuliwala went back to his own native place